Hello everyone, welcome to Toaster Concept. Today we want to work on Petty Cashbook automation. Automating your Petty Cashbook will make your posting faster, neater and more presentable. Without wasting time, let me quickly show you how. Okay, here we go. The date, narration or description, debit on the left hand side, the credit and the balance. So if I enter a date, 2024, 2024, okay, this way. Then for every debit entry, there should be negative balance. Then for every credit entry, there should be positive effect. So the way to write it is by saying equals to minus, I'm starting with minus this plus this, enter. So if I have an entry here, it will return negative balance. What if there's an entry here? Positive balance. If I add 3,000 here, I'll get 2,000. Ordinarily, if I drag down this way and I had, let's say 10,000, you can see it's not picking the entry at the top. So it means I need to perfect the formula. So the next thing is to say equals to this minus debit plus credit. So now I can drag down this way. So if I come here and add, let's say 10,000, so it will go to negative balance. If I come here and add 0 and add, let's say 7,000, 1,000 naira negative balance. If I add 0 and add, let's say 20,000. So the point now is that it's not ideal for this thing to be showing 19,000 this way. So the ideal thing is once my entry stops here, then it should show balance and leave all this place blank. And usually before we start entering anything, we'll first of all enter date. So we are going to link this cell to the date. So I will need to delete all this so that I can update the formula. So I'll write a small function saying if this cell is empty, return empty. No, it's not plus, it should be equals to. So it goes blank now. There are formulas here, but because this date is not active yet, so it will go blank. So let's experiment everything again. If I increase this date by 1, let's say narration is x1, x2, I just use those items as the narration. So let's say I'm adding 500. So If I enter another thing here, it will not respond until I enter date here. And usually before we start our entry, ideally one needs to enter a date first. So the next thing now is we've been able to automate this. So the next thing is let's add serial number. Serial number. So I can add 1, 2, and 3. So if I want to do a new entry, 18 S4, let's say there's a debit this time, 4,000. So that's it. But there's a problem. You can see that our serial number is not updating. So I need to update manually by adding 4. If I have another entry, our serial number, I'll still need to add it manually. So what if we want to try to make this serial number to be automated? So let me just delete. There's a function called sequence. So there are 4 entries there. If I enter 4, it will automatically populate 1 to 4. But the problem now is that if I add another entry, it will not update the serial number. So let's try to perfect it finally. So there's a function I'm going to add inside here. It's called counter. So everything in the column, I can use 500. So what this function does is that it will try to count all the entries in the cell and update the value. There are 4 entries here, so once I press enter, it will automatically update the serial. So if I want to enter a new transaction, once I add the date, you can see that it's updating serial. I mean the narration. Let's say this is another debit of 3,000 or 300. So if I add entries again, it will automatically update itself. Can you see? If I delete, then it goes back. So that's good. So let's add border this way. So it looks this way. Let's make the header bold this way. Then let me remove the grid lines so it looks good. So that's it. So what if I enter a new date like 5/20/2024? The serial has updated itself, but the problem is that I will still need to add border manually this way. So I'll still need to add border like this. So what if we can automate the border line? So the next thing now is let's remove the border so that we can automate the border lines. So next thing now is let's highlight everything and come to conditional formatting, new rule. Let's write a simple formula saying A1 not equals to, this is how to write not equals to in, as a not equals to empty. Empty is double quote twice. So let me now format, go to borderline, then outline. Okay, okay. So the moment I enter something here, the system will automatically add border for me. So let's now remove the grid lines. So this is it. This one will automatically update itself. The border will automatically update itself. Then this one also will automatically update itself. So let's try again. 21 slash 5 2024. That is it. X7, X7. And you see 0 4000. We've been able to automate everything. Okay, we've come to the end of this task. Kindly like and share. You can as well leave a comment on anything at all you observe or anything you want me to work on. And in case you need my assistance, you can check my banner. There is a link there that you can use to chat me up direct. So thank you. Bye for now.